Did you know that Azerbaijan, the land of fire, holds the 20th largest oil reserves in the world? Yes, you heard it right. Azerbaijan, a small yet resource-rich country tucked away at the crossroads of Eastern Europe and Western Asia, has an abundance of natural wealth that's often overlooked. The story of Azerbaijan's wealth begins beneath its rugged terrain, where vast reserves of black gold, oil, lie hidden. The country is home to the 20th largest oil reserves globally, a resource that has shaped its economic narrative for over a century. From the late 19th century, when the first oil wells were drilled, to the 21st century, oil has been the lifeblood of the Azerbaijani economy. This rich oil reserve has played a pivotal role in Azerbaijan's wealth accumulation. The country's oil industry has been the engine of its economic growth, driving advancements in infrastructure, technology, and the overall standard of living. But it's not just about the oil in the ground. It's about how these resources are managed, and that's where the state oil company of Azerbaijan, or SOCAR, comes into play. SOCAR, the state-owned oil and gas company, is the steward of Azerbaijan's oil wealth. It's not just an oil company, it's a symbol of national pride and economic prosperity. SOCAR oversees the exploration, production, and distribution of oil in Azerbaijan, ensuring the country's natural resources are effectively utilized. It plays a significant role in the country's economy, contributing to its impressive GDP and providing employment to thousands of Azerbaijanis. But Azerbaijan's wealth story doesn't end with oil. The country has been working tirelessly to diversify its economy, investing in sectors like agriculture, tourism, and information technology. This strategic move towards diversification is aimed at ensuring a sustainable future, not just for Azerbaijan, but for its people as well. Now let's delve into how this wealth is managed and distributed. So, stay tuned as we unravel the economic marvel that is Azerbaijan, a country that's much more than just its oil reserves. Azerbaijan's oil and gas sector accounts for about 40% of its GDP. This statement alone packs a punch, doesn't it? It tells you that a significant portion of Azerbaijan's wealth is tied to these resources. But how does the country manage this wealth? That's a question worth exploring. The government of Azerbaijan has a strategic approach to managing the wealth derived from oil and gas. It recognizes the finite nature of these resources and the need to ensure their benefits reach future generations. This foresight led to the establishment of the State Oil Fund of the Republic of Azerbaijan, commonly known as SOFAZ. SOFAZ plays a pivotal role in managing the country's oil wealth. It's like a giant piggy bank saving today's oil revenues for tomorrow's generations. The fund ensures that the wealth from oil and gas isn't squandered, but is instead invested wisely to yield sustainable returns. But SOFAZ isn't just about saving, it's also about spending, but not frivolously. The fund allocates a portion of its revenues to fund infrastructure projects. These projects are key to Azerbaijan's economic development, providing the vital arteries that facilitate trade and commerce. They include everything from roads and bridges to schools and hospitals, laying the foundations for a prosperous future. The management of SOFAZ is characterized by transparency and accountability. This isn't some shadowy fund shrouded in secrecy, but a well-regulated entity accountable to the people of Azerbaijan. Its operations are audited by reputable international firms, ensuring that every cent is accounted for. Through SOFAZ, Azerbaijan is turning its oil wealth into a force for good, a tool for sustainable development. It's a shining example of how natural resources, when managed responsibly, can transform a nation's fortunes. But oil and gas aren't the only sources of Azerbaijan's wealth. Indeed, the country's wealth management strategy goes beyond these resources, reflecting the government's commitment to diversify the economy and ensure long-term prosperity. But that's a story for another time. Azerbaijan isn't just an oil-rich country, it also has a burgeoning non-oil sector. This sector is quickly expanding and making its mark on the national economy, showcasing the diverse potential of this resourceful nation. Azerbaijan's non-oil sector has a broad range of industries, each contributing to the country's wealth in its unique way. Let's take a look at some of these key industries. First up, agriculture. This sector is a vital part of the economy, providing a livelihood for a significant portion of the population and supplying the country with a variety of crops, from grain staples to specialty fruits and vegetables. Next, we have the construction industry. Azerbaijan's modern skyline is a testament to the growth of this sector. The country's infrastructure development projects, ranging from residential buildings to public works, are not just transforming the physical landscape but also creating jobs and stimulating economic activity. Information technology is another industry that's rapidly growing in Azerbaijan. With a young, tech-savvy population and a government keen on digital transformation, the IT sector is emerging as a significant player in the non-oil economy. From software development to telecommunications, this industry is driving innovation and contributing significantly to the country's wealth. And let's not forget about the government's role in all this. The Azerbaijani government is actively working towards diversifying the economy and reducing dependency on oil and gas. Their efforts include investing in education and infrastructure, fostering innovation, and creating a favorable business environment. These strategies are aimed at building a resilient economy that can withstand global market fluctuations and sustain long-term growth. So, there you have it. Azerbaijan's non-oil sector is a vibrant, diverse economic powerhouse. It's a testament to the country's resourcefulness and adaptability. And while oil and gas will continue to be a vital part of the economy, the growth of these other industries is creating a more balanced, sustainable economic landscape. Azerbaijan's diversified economy is a key factor contributing to its wealth. Azerbaijan's wealth plays a significant role in shaping its domestic and international policies. Let's delve into how this wealth influences the country's domestic policies first. The affluence derived from oil and gas reserves has significantly impacted infrastructure development. From towering skyscrapers to state-of-the-art transportation systems, Azerbaijan's wealth has quite literally changed the nation's landscape, but the influence doesn't stop there. The wealth has also been funneled into social welfare programs, ensuring that the prosperity is felt throughout Azerbaijani society. This is evident in the increased investment in education and healthcare, providing citizens with access to quality services and opportunities. Now, let's shift gears and explore how Azerbaijan's wealth influences its international relations. The country's substantial oil reserves have thrust it into the spotlight of the global energy market. Azerbaijan is not just another player, it is a significant contributor and holds a degree of power in this arena. This wealth and influence have direct implications on Azerbaijan's diplomatic relations with other nations. Countries with energy needs are naturally drawn to Azerbaijan, fostering a network of alliances and partnerships. This wealth has also allowed Azerbaijan to assert itself in international forums and negotiations. However, it's crucial to remember that while wealth can bring influence and power, it also brings responsibility. The Azerbaijani government has the task of managing this wealth wisely, ensuring it benefits not just the present, but future generations as well. This involves maintaining a balanced economy, investing in sustainable sectors, and fostering a society that can adapt to global changes. In conclusion, Azerbaijan's wealth is not just about money but also about influence and power. It shapes the country's policies both domestically and internationally, and plays a significant role in its interactions with the rest of the world. The challenge lies in leveraging this wealth effectively to ensure long-term prosperity and stability. Azerbaijan's wealth, therefore, is not just about money, but also about influence and power.